This message is not for everyone. It's not one of those things you scroll past and forget. It's not just words. This is your moment. Something happened last night. Yes, last night. While you were asleep or wondering why you couldn't sleep, something shifted. Something was said. Something was done. And everyone knows except you. But heaven knows you. Heaven has been watching in silence, and today, heaven speaks. Archangel Michael is standing at the edge of your soul, not with a sword for battle this time, but with a truth that must break through. He is not here to warn you of enemies from afar, but to reveal what's already close, too close. God has seen the silence you've been living with, the questions you're too afraid to ask, the tension in your chest that never goes away, the tears that sting without warning, the quiet moments when something inside you whispers that something is wrong. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That uneasiness in your spirit, that tug in your stomach, that strange feeling you can't explain. That's not your imagination. That's not just anxiety. That's not overthinking. That's your spirit reacting to something your eyes haven't caught yet. But heaven has seen it. God has heard the conversations spoken in shadows. God has felt the moment someone you love deeply decided to hide something from you. And this is your moment of awakening. Yes, the one you've cried over. The one you still love, even when you try to stop. The one whose voice lives inside your memories. That person knows something, and they haven't told you. But others know, and you were the only one left in the dark. They made a decision that involved you, but didn't include you. A conversation happened behind closed doors. And you weren't invited. Not because you didn't matter, but because your heart is pure, and purity makes guilty hearts uncomfortable. If they told you the truth, you would have seen right through every excuse. So they chose to stay silent. But silence has an expiration date. And heaven says that day is now. Archangel Michael is not speaking softly. He says this is an emergency. Your spirit cannot stay in confusion. Your soul cannot remain chained to deception. You were never meant to carry this weight. You are not weak for loving. You are not stupid for trusting. Your heart is beautiful, but someone close to you saw that beauty as a tool. They used your loyalty as a cover. They took your kindness and wore it like a mask. And last night, they said something. They laughed with someone else about something that would crush you if you heard it with your own ears. They almost confessed, but didn't. Not because they didn't want to hurt you, but because they didn't want to lose control over you. And God says, I waited for them to be honest. They chose deception. Now I must step in. You've seen the signs. The quiet shifts. The sudden coldness. The inconsistent words. The change in tone. The hidden phone. The delay in texts. It's not random. Those are all part of a carefully edited story they've been feeding you. But that story is over. Michael is weeping, not just because you're in pain, but because he's been trying to reach you in your dreams. That weight you've been waking up with, that's spiritual. That pressure in your chest, that's heaven trying to break through the lies. Angels are surrounding you right now because a divine collision is coming. A collision between the love you gave and the lie you were told. And God says, no more delay. My child will not be played with any longer. Someone deleted a message last night. Someone erased a call. Someone stood in front of a mirror and couldn't meet their own eyes. But heaven saw, the angels watched, and what was hidden on earth was recorded in heaven. What was said in secret has been written in the scrolls of truth. And now the time has come to open that scroll. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. Your spirit knows. You've been sensing it for weeks, maybe even months. Something was never right, but love made you keep hoping. Love made you keep forgiving. Love made you keep waiting. But God says this season is over. Last night sealed something. A plan was finalized. Not a plan to attack you directly, but a plan to keep you blind. And that's worse. Because blindness steals time. And heaven is serious about your time now. You are entering a moment where lies cannot go with you. You are entering a season of light, and anything that refuses to come clean must be left behind. Michael says watch. Just watch. For the next 3 days, open your eyes. Don't confront. Don't accuse. Just watch. Listen. Observe. The truth is coming to you. You won't have to dig. You won't have to chase. It will show itself. A look. A slip. A deleted photo. A text that wasn't meant for you. An accidental word. The truth is bold now. It's no longer hiding. It's walking straight toward you. Because you, beautiful soul, were never meant to be the last to know. This is not just about one heartbreak. This is about a pattern. Heaven sees the pattern. You love, they lie. You give, they pretend. You hope, they manipulate. But no more. God says, this ends with you. The cycle is breaking. You are not going to be fooled again. You are not going to wait for closure that was never going to come. God is giving you closure. Right now. The seal has been broken. The truth is pouring out. And it's not here to destroy you, it's here to free you. What comes next is restoration. Heaven smiles at that word. Restoration. Because once the lie is removed, the space will be ready for real love. God will not leave you empty. God is preparing someone new. Someone real. Someone whose love is not performance, but presence. But before they come, the lie must leave. The fake must be exposed. And that's what this message is. Heaven's exposure. Divine light falling on dark places. You are not alone. You are not foolish. You are loved deeply. And heaven is fighting for you. Archangel Michael is assigned to you. He's with you now, whispering truth, nudging your instincts. That uneasy feeling when someone lies to your face, that's him. That dream you had that you couldn't explain, that was from him. Every time your body tenses around this person you love, that's your spirit knowing what your mind has not caught up with yet. And heaven is done waiting. God says, you have cried enough. You have doubted yourself enough. You have forgiven more than they deserved. And now I step in. Last night was the final straw. You didn't hear the conversation, but your soul did. You didn't read the message, but your heart felt it. You didn't see the moment they betrayed you, but heaven did. And God says, no more secrets. No more pretending. No more keeping my child in confusion. There were calls. There were plans. There were actions that went directly against the love you gave. But they smiled in your face. They told half-truths. They painted you as paranoid when your spirit was simply paying attention. God is not just watching, He's acting now. He is pulling back the curtain. He is removing the mask. And soon, you will see what you were never supposed to miss. Even your friends who went quiet, they know. Even that family member who hesitated, they sensed it. Even strangers have picked up on the shift. You are the only one who kept loving, kept defending, kept giving chances. But now the message is clear, enough. Heaven is not going to let you suffer another day in silence. You were born to see clearly. You were created to walk in truth. There's a place. They said they didn't go, but they did. A person they said they blocked, but they didn't. A message they said meant nothing, but it did. A secret they said was harmless, but it wasn't. And you feel it now. That tightening in your spirit. That's your confirmation. That's the Holy Spirit. That's heaven's voice saying, it's true. Last night was the spiritual breaking point. Not a little mistake. Not a harmless moment. It was intentional. It was deep. It was planned. And now, God says, this is the last time I will allow deception to cover your eyes. Michael says, the door opened last night must be shut. Because deception is a poison, and it has been dripping into your joy, your peace, your purpose. But God is cleansing you. Right now. You don't need to yell. You don't need to chase the truth. It will come to you. It will reveal itself. They will stumble. They will stutter. They will avoid. The truth always leaves footprints. And when you see it, don't run. Don't explain it away. Don't go back. Because this is not just about heartbreak. It's about destiny. The person you loved was used by the enemy to distract you from your assignment. But heaven is reclaiming you now. The delay is over. The fog is lifting. The truth is rising. And last night was the last time your soul would be lied to. You are stepping into clarity. You are stepping into truth. And you, precious soul, are about to rise.